This is Real Alternative Radio, Planet 93.9. Dave and Darren in the morning. Darren's on assignment. We are very excited about our next guests. This is a very cool event that's happening at Alternating Currents. Alternating Currents, August 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th. It's going to be an amazing time in downtown Quad Cities, now in Davenport at the Last Picture House. There's going to be an event on Thursday, August the 14th. Like nothing you've ever seen before. And this is, I understand, happening on the rooftop. So it's like they've made something cool somehow even cooler, if you can wrap your brain around this. It is Strange and Found VHS. We've got Scott Miller from Strange Tapes Zine joining us here on the magic screen. Good morning, Scott.
Hey, good morning. Thanks for having me.
Now, you're in Chicago at the moment. Is that right? That's kind of your headquarters?
That's right, yeah.
How's the air quality there? Because it's terrible here in the Quad Cities. This Canadian smoke bothering you guys in Chicago too?
Yeah, it's all over the place here.
I guess it's good weather to stay inside and watch VHS tapes.
Yeah.
You are the mastermind behind something called Strange Tapes Zine. What can you tell us about that?
Well, Strange Tapes Zine, basically it's still a printed physical zine, which I would showcase my and my friends' like most unusual VHS finds, just kind of bizarre stuff I'd find at thrifts or flea markets and things like that. And basically, somewhere along the line, it morphed into doing a YouTube show, and it's called the Strange Tape Strange Show, where I do the same thing. I just show weird clips from these oddball videos that I find in thrifts and such.
I discovered it while watching the Found Footage YouTube channel, and then when that was done, the algorithm was like, "Oh, well, you probably would like to watch a Strange Tape Zine as well." And boy, do I! They pair perfectly together when you're on YouTube and you're looking for stuff to watch. We're also joined, by the way, Joe Pickett is here from Found Footage Fest. Good morning, Joe.
Hi, thanks for having us.
Now, you're kind of notorious, you and your partner, Nick. I know that when you go on morning shows, sometimes you have like something that you want to like get off your chest, or there's like a challenge you give each other. Do you have any like Pizza Hut table toppers or anything like that you want to talk about before we get into the rest of the interview? Or
no, not necessarily, but so last night I was eating some sprinkle spaghetti, and I had this thought. I was really looking forward to this interview, and so we do the 2-word phrase challenge. We don't have any 2-word phrase challenges lined up for today, but we should have. I don't know, Scott. Maybe I'll text you and we can get one going here. So yeah, it's one thing where like when we're doing these interviews, I will challenge Nick to say 2 words at some point in the interview, unbeknownst to the interviewer. And the best one is buffet dangler. I got him to say buffet dangler in a lot of interviews.
Are you surprised? Because I know I am as a fan of Found Footage Festival. Are you surprised that he just seems to not have the ability to say no to you? What is this power you have over him?
I don't know, but I love it. I absolutely love it. Yeah, no, it's always been that way. He and I have known each other since we were 10 years old, and so it's always kind of had that dynamic. We roomed together in college, and we were collecting VHS tapes from way back then. And I don't know, it's just one of those things that we did to entertain ourselves more than anything. And it works.
Strange and Found, when it comes to the Last Picture House rooftop on August 14th, this is kind of a mashup of your efforts at Found Footage Festival and then the Strange Tapes Zine. It's sort of like you're having a baby on a rooftop, yes?
Oh, it's exactly like that. It's no different than that. It's very graphic. It's beautiful, but it's horrifying. So I moved to Chicago last October, and so I've been in New York for 22 years, and Scott is here, and he had a collection. I have a collection. I was like, let's do something with it. So we started doing shows at the Music Box in Chicago, and then they asked us to come play the Quad Cities. So
As far as, we were talking with Scott before he joined us, Joe, about the importance of, the zine that you put out, Scott. It seems important to you that it's physical media, that it's not just a website, that it's something you can hold in your hand. And I imagine there's something about physical media that is really important to you. Yes?
Oh yeah, for sure. I think especially nowadays when everything is on your phone and you're always behind a screen, it's just nice to have physical objects that you can tangibly hold on to. And I think what we do too is bring this weird hobby and get to share it with people, which is like the communal aspect of it is really an amazing thing, I think, you know.
Well, what was also really impressive, though, I mean, I remember in high school, you know, there would be tapes for like $3, and the ones you could find, you'd watch on a Friday night.
Yeah,
exactly. The payoff from that, though, was, I mean, you would spend, you know, $12-15 on awful stuff, and there might be one or two real moments of gold. There's got to be so much work that you all have to do because you're giving us the best of the best. I struggle to wrap my head around how much time you have to spend watching stuff where you go, wow, this really isn't worth it.
No, Dave, we are doing God's work. We've been trying to tell people that we've been doing God's work this whole time by watching these crappy VHS tapes. And no, it is. But you know what it is? It's safety in numbers. Like if you watch these by yourself, it's a little bit more difficult. When I do watch them by myself, I have them on in the background as background music. So I'll be working on my computer and I'll have a VHS tape. I'll have a training llamas to drive in, and I'll just be like, oh, there's a good moment at about 38 minutes into that. I'll remember that for next time. So when you're working solo, it's harder, but when you're watching it with a group of people, something magical happens, and that's really, we're doing it for us because we love showing these videos to people and we get excited when they get excited. So it's really like, we're doing it for us. Yeah.
Joe, you have a background as a documentarian. Wouldn't you love to know the full story of the person who thought, I need to make a tape that tells everyone how to teach llamas to drive? That's sometimes, to me, what you find at Strange Zines and Found Footage Festival. Sometimes the fun for me as a fan is just thinking, why on earth did someone think they could make money with these tapes or find an audience? And I know they're not looking for a big audience, but they made this tape to teach, llamas how to drive, and we're the only ones that are watching it, right?
No, I know. I love it. We have about 15,000 VHS tapes in our collection, and there's 15,000 stories on these tapes too. Because the stuff that we collect for Found Footage Festival isn't so much movies. It's more, it's like special interest. It's, exercise videos, home movies, stuff like that. And there's so many stories on all of these. And yeah, a lot of the times we do track down these people because we need to know, we need answers. And usually the people are really cool about it. They wanted to get this video out into the world. So they love talking about why they decided to train llamas how to drive. So
famously, I have to ask you about Jack Rembry.
Listen, I've got to give a clue here now. I don't want any time during the day from anyone. That includes me. It's going to be very hot, going to be very uncomfortable for everybody.
Listen, for like the last 20 years, we have so many Jack Rembry drops. There's been mornings where he talks more than we do. The Winnebago Man has been a source of absolute delight for so long, and you ended up meeting him. He came to a Found Footage Festival, right?
Well, what's even bigger news is that was shot in northern Iowa. So it was it was shot near you. So I would love to know where he actually shot that, because they should commemorate a statue of Jack up
Innovation
there.
Meets luxury. I mean, it just writes itself.
It does.
Was he, watching that documentary, the Winnebago Man documentary, he seemed like an interesting, odd character, and I wasn't sure when he was playing a part and when he was being real.
Well, I think he's the real deal. I don't think he was playing up anything. He was living like a hermit up in Northern California, and we had been playing his video for a long time. I got it when I worked at a video duplication house in Minneapolis. There was a camera assistant who said, "Hey, have you seen the Jack Rembry tape?" And back then it was just a tape traded thing. It wasn't an internet video at all. It was just like something you handed off to people. And so I made my own edit for Found Footage Festival. Somehow, through a documentary filmmaker, Ben Steinbauer, he tracked down Jack and said, "Hey, do you want to go to their show in San Francisco?" And so he showed up, and he wasn't happy. The first thing, should have seen that coming. The first thing he said to us, he goes, "Who are the hooligans who find my misery so funny?" And we're like, I guess it's us. I guess we do, and a whole lot of people do. And so when he was watching the video, like he was in the audience. He'd never watched it with an audience before. He was very angry and his arms were crossed, and he was sitting in the back row, and I had one eye on him the entire time. And as the video played, I don't think he realized how much joy it had actually brought to people. And by the end, he was like signing autographs and hugging people and taking selfies with people. And so you saw, he was like the Grinch. His heart grew 3 times its size. Yeah. So he's really a teddy bear once you get to know him. But even then, he's not, it's kind of a rough around the edges teddy bear.
15,000 tapes between the both of you there in Chicago. That's got to take up a lot of space. Do you keep absolutely everything that you get, or how do you curate something that large?
Scott, what do you what's your number at? So for Found Footage Festival, we're at like 14,638 tapes. No doubles either. We get rid of our doubles. But Scott, what's your number at?
I think the last time I tried to count, it was something like 1,500 to 2,000 in that range.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But he has
you guys have the
we have the quantity, you have the quality. Do you have that one video that we're going to show?
Oh yeah. This is another unusually specific. It's random clothed mermaid scenes.
What the hell? Why? I mean, how many copies do you think they made of that?
Not many.
Oh wow.
But more now, because I actually, this is the one that I tracked down. I met the random clothed mermaid, and she's on my YouTube show. I did a little interview with her, and
oh wow,
she answered a bunch of questions that really needed to be answered about this.
Oh wow.
But how long's the video, Scott? It's
over 40 minutes.
Yeah, and it's just of this woman randomly clothed but dressed as a mermaid. She's got like a mermaid tail, and I don't know if it was what was it? Was it like fetish video or something? Or
it's like a custom adult company that put it out, and this is some guy's very specific thing, if you will.
I can understand like a kink for mermaids, but I want them to be randomly dressed is a layer that I don't think any of us saw coming.
And the randomly clothed part, it's like not even really sexy stuff. It's like a sweatshirt, like.
Once you just got like a white button-up dress shirt on for some reason.
It's not necessarily sexy.
So amazing. The Strange and Found VHS show happening at the Last Picture House. Now, this will be on the rooftop. I know last time Found Footage Festival came through town, you were in a theater, but this will be on the rooftop, which is a completely different, awesome experience. All kinds of crazy videos from all over the place. It's like 90 minutes, right? I mean, and the thing is, too, we talked about the importance of physical media. None of this stuff is internet stuff. We're not watching TikToks or anything that was made to go on the internet.
That's a huge rule for us, is that we don't take anything from the internet. It has to be sourced by us. It has to be found in hand. And, most of our stuff comes from thrift stores, but now thrift stores aren't as good for VHS. So a lot of people are giving us their stuff. They know what we like. So, somebody just sent me Diseases Don't Just Happen a video with the cover is a doctor who doesn't look like she was ready for the photo. And so Magic of the Ninja, stuff like that you can't find at thrift stores anymore. People just give it to us. So
but see, you now have us doing the work for you. It's crowdsourcing. I mean, I will find, sometimes I'll see a video and I think I should grab that for $3 next time the guys are in town, because this would be perfect for one of your shows. Yeah,
please do.
We cannot wait for it. Strange and Found VHS Last Picture House rooftop. Is there any chance that I know it's probably not going to be included, but is there any chance that the college film of Nick in black and white making out with that chick will be included in the
know your stuff.
Well, listen, I'm a fan first.
I love it. I could shoehorn that in. Anytime I can humiliate Nick, I take the opportunity. So I'll shoehorn it in just for you. It won't make sense to anybody else in the audience, but I'll do it for you, Dave.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Joe Pickett from Found Footage Fest and Scott Miller, Strange Tapes Zine. They're going to be at Alternating Currents Thursday, August 14th. It's just going to be the funniest, most incredible experience of your entire summer. Gentlemen, looking forward to seeing you there on the 14th.
Thank you, Dave.
Alternating Currents, Planet 93.9 is a proud sponsor of that fine festival. Again, get all the information you want at alternatingcurrentsqc.com, or go ahead and get yourself the app.
Thanks, Dave.
Well, come on.